Howdy everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Brick Travie, and it is January 31st. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and since it's the last day of the month, at the beginning of the year, and it's been a while since I've done one, I'm going to give you guys a room tour, see what I'm working on, and see the stuff it's in line to be put together, as well as kind of how I've got my room arranged. I haven't changed much. I do get the inkling to move stuff around. Like, as you can see, my Disney stuff up here, it is about to get completely rearranged. But we'll get to that when we're going through it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and here we go. Let's take a walk around the room. Okie dokie, everybody. So we're starting out here in the hallway, and as most everybody on my channel knows, I do have a lock on my Lego room. So this is a touchpad, so it's a password or a key. I just have the key in there right now just for ease of access, so I don't have to sit here and everybody can see what my password is. And here's a little wide shot of how my room's set up as of now. So, on this side, we have all of our collectorish type things, so stuff that's kind of generated, aimed more towards display rather than play. Then over here, we have the very beginnings of our Lego City. Our desktop for work and just anything else I feel like doing on it. We have all of my minifigures that I currently have on display. And over here, we have more of our playset style sets. So, starting, I guess we'll start over here, kind of on our top shelf up here. So, man, let's see if I can get it in there. Woo, there we go. So, as you can probably see, on that top shelf there, all we have are Disney sets. I love Disney, and every time they have something new, I'm always like, I have to grab it. So I have minifigure sets and I'm just trying to find them all. I think I'm only missing a handful of the Disney sets. So of course we have the astonishing Cinderella Castle. I mean, I think this thing was like 4,000 or 5,000 pieces, something like that. But I've got mine decked out in minifigures and smaller things, and we'll go through and show y'all. So starting on this side, we have Steamboat Willie's, the SS Willie, kind of in the little trenches right below the freaking castle, and on it are our 3 Mickey and Minnie figures. So we got Camp House Mickey, Space Mickey and Minnie, and then of course Steamboat Willie and a Minnie Mouse. We got the Evil Emperor Zurg hiding back there. We got Jafar, Tinkerbell, Peter Pan. We at one point had Buzz Lightyear up there. I must have moved him. So up there we got Stitch and all of his mischief. On the doorstep we got our Jack and Sally. And 2 princesses, of course, Ariel and Jasmine. And then Mickey and Minnie to welcome you in. And we can't forget about Pluto right there. So these are new additions. I just got these last week. So we got Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Disney's brand new miniatures collection. So we got, of course, the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland and the 50th anniversary of Cinderella's Castle. So those are awesome sets. I really hope Disney continues, or excuse me, Lego continues on that line of miniature set, because they look awesome on display. I absolutely love this figure right here and his little waist cape. I really hope Star Wars brings those waist capes back. So of course behind there we have the Mickey and Minnie statues and the newer Zurg and his minion. We have Chunk from Toy Story, Tron, that's Rensler, and can't remember his name, I think it's Flynn. Lots of there. Some of our iconic Toy Story characters. The Evil Emperor Zurg, Woody and Jessie. Bullseye. Ham, and an Army toy soldier. So I'm still working on getting some of the Toy Story figures. I'm only missing a handful, like Stinky Pete and Rex. Just haven't bitten the bullet and gotten them. We got the Incredibles. Of course, we got Dash and Violet, and of course, Syndrome. We have the Disney Railroad Train, and of course, we have it decked out with minifigures. And of course, the Wizard of Oz. And our train station, which, let me get our handy dandy stool. And I might be able to get up there and show you guys a closer view. Look. Oh. So, at our train station, we have all of our train station figures, as well as villains. I decided to put a lot of villains on this one. So we have the brick superhero that turned evil, the mind slaver from Incredibles 2, Hades and Ursula up there, and then there's our Buzz Lightyear. I decided to put him flying on the flag. More of our figures. Oh, look, it's Elasti-Woman and Jack Jack. And then, of course, we have Elsa's Ice Castle and the beautiful Elsa and Anna. So those, of course, are from the minifigure series. If you look behind here, I do have the mini dolls. That they're just, I'm not a huge mini dolls person. So something awesome that's coming to soon. Oh, I forgot about Pooh Bear and the gang back there. I'll really have to rearrange this so you can see it better. So something really awesome coming soon is, of course, the new CMF series. So hopefully, very soon we will be adding more figures to it. So going on down a little bit, we have the Naboo N1 Starfighter, and this is the original UCS set. I actually got this set in a couple of years ago for an amazing deal. So, all the pieces are there, all the chrome pieces, and just an amazing fight. I'm very blessed to be able to have that because it's probably one of my favorite UCS sets because it's small, simple, and just conveys what the set actually is. Another UCS set right beside it, we have the Luke's Landspeeder. This is the 2022 May 4th UCS set. I was actually very pleased with this one. Kind of a boring build, but I do enjoy it. This is the 2021 May 4th gift with purchase. It's the Large Family Farm. And it's a very fun build. I'm kind of glad they've moved away from the kind of landscape pieces. So back there, I'm showing my Lego roots. I'm trying to find the original Bionicles, and I was able to find me one stupid cheap. And hopefully I'll be able to find more soon, but I want to really have those on display. Those are some of that is how I got into Lego, was Bionicle. And just having one is really thankful and very, kind of shows me my roots in Lego. Next up, we have their helmet series. So every single one of these are the Star Wars helmets. I kind of decided to just stick to the Star Wars ones, even though I might pick the Batman ones up. But for now, we're sticking with the Star Wars. So, of course, we got the Scout Trooper, the Stormtrooper, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, a Dark Trooper, a TIE Fighter Pilot, the Red 5. Don't hate me, Star Wars fans. The Red 5, Boba Fett, Darth Vader, and, of course, the adorable Baby Yoda. So, the placement's kind of important. I did my favorite ones that are in the front, and then the back ones are kind of the ones I don't hate them. They're just not my favorite. So, of course, got the Stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper, Red 5, and Darth Vader. And those of you who know me know that Darth Vader is my favorite Star Wars character, and unfortunately, that set was very disappointing. I don't know. It's just very disappointing. So, of course, we have another UCS set. So, the UCS A-Wing. Wow. This is one of my favorite UCS sets that I own, and it is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The build's awesome. The stand's awesome. The minifigure's even cooler. That A-Wing pilot. But, yeah. right next to it, we have Luke Skywalker upside down from the 2022 Advent calendar. And behind there, you'll see my Republic Bricks TIE Bomber that I got for free from his Whatnot stream. So thanks, Republic Bricks, for that. Pretty awesome build. I'm pretty soon, if you know, this might be an older video when you watch it, but pretty soon I'll have a comparison video between the original TIE Bomber, the TIE Bomber that just came out in 2023, and this one. So look out for that. Then we have all of our droids, our buildable droids, except for I'm missing a few, but we have R2-D2, BD-1, Dio, and of course the Imperial probe droid, which is was kind of a disappointment of a set. I think I did only get it just so I could say I had it, but just not my favorite, which is probably why it's behind something. Oh, so getting on to some of the diorama sets. So this came out last year. This is the Dagobah Swamps. This is Yoda's hut. Do or do not. There is no try. I love this set. Unfortunately, the only thing I cannot stand about it. Woo! I lost you there for a second. Unfortunately, the only thing I do not like about this set was the 170 tiles I had to place when I built this set. Next up, we have the Trash Compactor. Wow. I love this set. I love the minifigures. I love the set. I love that you can actually close the set and make it look like they're being squished alive. But, you know, of course, I like it on full display. So, and we'll fix it, so don't let. But yeah, really awesome. Next, we had the very first UCS set that I owned, or Master Builder. I'll say it right, the Master Builder series I had, which was the Mos Eisley Cantina. So many good figures, so much space. It's kind of a shame that I have it stuffed in a corner and the land speeders on top of it, but it is such an amazing set and deserves more attention because it is awesome. It was a very boring build, but once it's together, wow. So on top there, you'll see, of course, the Luke's land speeder, which did not come with this set, but I figured it's appropriate to have it on there. But look right beside it. We have the original 1999 Lego land speeder with the original characters. So, yeah, not people have that. Going on down here, we have, this is the 2008 Death Star playset. So I bought this on Facebook Marketplace. I got it for an amazing deal. It was brand new in the box, but the only thing that was wrong with it was the lady that owned it bought it for her grandchildren years and years and years ago, and they built the very first bag, which had all the minifigures in it. So only the very first bag was missing. The rest was there and brand new in the box. So I stocked it with my own minifigures the best I could. Most of them are accurate. Some aren't. But all I care about is that it's mine. So next up, we have the Brickhead shelf. And as you can see, Brickheads are probably one of my favorite themes. So this shelf quickly got overtaken, and I'll soon have to go and buy me another shelf. But as you can see, I'm not going to name them all. I have over 100. I think there's 170 something now, and I probably have like 110, 120 of them. So I'm missing not too many of them. Next up, we have a very odd shelf. I will be doing something with this shelf pretty soon because it's very bland. So we have the 2020 AT-AT. I think this is the 2017 MTT. No, I don't know. But it's the first order heavy assault walker. I just don't know the actual abbreviation. Again, Star Wars fans, don't hate me. I love Star Wars. Next up, we have, I think this is the 2002 or 2003 Technic Hellfire droid. Wow, I love this set. I mean, it's just an awesome display set. It's got these massive Technic wheels on them and Technic gears that you just don't see anymore. And I'm blessed to have that set, so I love it very much. So next we have all of my battle scenes or duel scenes. Or I guess really scenes in general. So in the back there, we of course have the Han Solo and Carbonite. And then we have Kylo Ren and Rey dueling on Ilum. One of my favorite episodes in the Clone Wars is Ahsoka Tano dueling Darth Maul. Then, of course, that really awesome scene from Mandalorian Season 2. Luke Skywalker battling the Dark Troopers. The long-awaited duel of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. Very overpriced set. I mean, really, it could have been as small as this one and done the same thing. But it has cool minifigures, so who cares? And then, of course, Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. Our buildable Yoda, which is terrifying. I mean, look at those eyes. I won't want to wake up looking at that. Oh, you've noticed my clone army. This is my 501st clones. So as you can see, and these aren't even all of them. These are just the ones I have on display. I got a couple 332nd troopers, as well as Captain Rex and General Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and Mr. Kenobi back there. And then, of course, I'm sitting down, I'm getting old. Of course, if you zoom in a little bit, you'll see we have some of the brand new specials pack. So that was just the one I bought on January 1st. I do have a couple more, but I'm waiting till I get a bunch more to make another plate. So, stuffed in the corner, hidden from view, is the astonishing Saturn V rocket. It is a Saturn V. I didn't want to. I'm sitting here backtracking on myself. So this is the biggest rocket ever built by man, and unfortunately, it will be not much longer because Elon Musk's Starship will surpass it. But that is the rocket that took man to the moon. On the floor, unfortunately, is our UCS gunship. So this was in my last room tour, was on my desk here, but this thing is just massive. And, there's not a whole lot I can do with it. I'm hoping when I get more shelves in here, I'll be able to put it into a corner space. But for now, it'll stay on the floor. And I'm happy with that because I can still look at it. It's still awesome. It's still the UCS gunship. But we still have to deal with these whack minifigures. That brings us to our desk space, which is my Lego City. So I don't have any road plates yet, but if you've been kind of watching my channel, you know that I'm working on it, and man, are these things cool. You know, I didn't know how well modulars were made until I built the first one, which is the Daily Bugle, and I became addicted immediately, which is why I've kind of been holding off on building modulars. But yeah, man, look how many minifigures are in there. So, 3 modulars and only a ton more to go and a ton more money. So, we're finally at my laptop. My desktop. This is just kind of where I do work sometimes. It's kind of sometimes I can't edit videos on here yet, but I mainly just play games. If I'm being honest, I play games on here. I play PC games. But not hardcore, as you can see. I just have some basic, stuff. So, I got these free at the Lego store last year. They're penny banks, but I thought they would look cool right here. So, I have 2 of them. I made one, the mom made one, so she gave me both of them. So, there you go. Next, we have my Lego Rubik's Cube. I don't know if I can see it, but those are official Lego pieces. And I actually was messing with this. I did complete it, but started playing with it again. So it's messed up a little bit, but I'll probably finish it here shortly. But I cannot find one of these. I was really kind of shocked. I can't find one. I can find like Mega Bloks ones and other stuff that are like custom made, but I cannot find a Rubik's Cube with official Lego plates on them. So I bet not many people out there have this. And that was actually given to me by a friend. So thank you, Jess, for my Lego Rubik's Cube. And yeah. So that brings us to minifigures. So all of these are custom with official Lego parts, so I'm told. We have some Munilist Specialist Troopers, a 332nd Commander, Captain Hauser from Bad Batch, Commander Bly. That's not Bly. Blitz, Commander Blitz. An all-white Commando, a Doom Trooper, a Yellow Trooper, and then we have some Specialist or Custom Republic bricks, Darth Vader's here. These are one of ones, as I'm told, but this is a Darth Vader print over I don't know if you can see it that well. It's a Darth Vader print over a Jedi Revan Darth Revan print. So very interesting, and that was just odd colors. Then we got to rep that M&R figure, shout out to Ryan, I love his channel. That's a different body piece if I ever want to switch these out. Darth Revan, a Mando, and Jedi General Yoda in Jedi robes and clone armor. Pretty cool. Those are probably my 2 least favorite, and that's why they're on the bottom. So then we have the actual Lego stack. So down here is almost all clones. We have we got Wolf, Gregor, Rex, Cody, Greed, Wolf, Airborne Trooper, don't remember his Legion, Chopper, Ezra, Omega, Crosshair, Tech, Echo, Hunter, and I don't know why I can't remember your name right now, but I'll figure it out. And I've got an assortment of minifigures in here, of course, so I try to get this entire bottom row is Rogue One characters. I'm only missing 2 from Rogue One, which is K2SO and Director Krennic. Then the next row, we have all Jedi. These are very familiar. So we got, Mace, Obi-Wan, Alice Kira, Kitty Adamundi, Bear Safi, an original Qui-Gon, Ahsoka, and Anakin. Next row, we have all bounty hunters. So we have Cad Bane, Django, Dengar, Bosk, Aura Singh, and Fennec Shan. And I didn't skip over these. I did Forlum is one I missed, and for some reason I just can't remember this guy's name. It's a woman. Next up, we have all Mandos. So we got Death Troopers, we got Mandalorian Warriors, we got the Armorer, we got can't think of his name right now because I'm actually wanting to think of it, and Gar Saxon back there, the Mandalorian. All of these are non-Star Wars character except for these end. So I love Batman my whole life, but you deep dive into minifigures, so all of these are Batman. Love that Poison Ivy figure, just got her. Going up, we have all clones in this one, so of course different clone legions and different characters. That classic Phase 2. That original, that is legit Django. That is not a fake figure. That is original 2002 Django and Boba Fett, and of course an original 1999 Boba Fett. My arm kind of got weak there. Sorry about that. That's an original Watto from 1999 too, and an Darth Revan. So I'm filling out the big bucks right now, people. Then we have a lot of Empire and First Order in here. And then up top we have a clone helmet and the founders of Hogwarts. Now on to the playset side. Let me back up to give you an overview. And let's jump right into it. Darth Vader's Castle. Both of these are 1999 sets, so we have Luke surrendering and the Death Star duel again. This is the 2020 Death Star duel. And then we have that Tainted 4. I've got that bad boy upright, so I have more shelf space. We have the Kylo Ren's command shuttle, and then the TIE silencer. Then we have the Knights of Ren shuttle, and Palpatine shuttle. Classic set there, love that. We have the 2022 Inquisitor Scythe. Obi-Wan disabling the shield generator, and then a Death Star gun. And then we have an assortment of TIE fighters. So we have the TIE Interceptor, a couple of 1999 TIE fighters, that classic bomber. Remember I said I'm about to do a comparison video. And then a TIE Interceptor. Excuse me, that's a TIE Dagger, and this is a TIE Interceptor. Excuse me. The next level, we have the Bad Batch shuttle, the original 1999 Slave One, the Starlight Pit with Boba Fett in there, a V-Wing, Imperial Dropship, the 2020 Slave One, 2002 Slave One, but Jango Fett's colors. We have, what we got here? Why are you all mixed up with... Let's go ahead and fix that there. So, we have the Ghost 2, the Gauntlet, the 2003 Geonosian Starfighter and Cannon. Gotta love the Razor Crest. That's a Resistance transport. Very good set. And then an Old Republic Jedi transport. And then what room is complete without the Millennium Falcon? Going on down here, we have Jedi Starfighters. So as you can see for this one, I am missing the hyperdrive ring, but it looks cool as the Interceptor as well. This one is the original 2002 set for Obi-Wan Kenobi, so that's pretty cool. And then the rest of them. Gotta love that 2008 Clone Wars Y-Wing bomber. Several versions of Republic tanks. So I'm only missing the 2013 one, which I've had, but my dog actually chewed it up, so it's at the little graveyard. So we have the 2022 version, we have the 2008 version, and we have the 2002 version. And then, of course, what isn't like a Republic tank without the Juggernaut? And these are fully decked out with clones. I don't know if I ever told you that, but yeah. I do have clones in every one of these, the cockpits. So I don't have the biggest clone army out there. But I got one. Alright, so moving on down, we have the anniversary edition of the Snowspeeder. The original Sarlacc pits, these are original minifigures right here. Some ATSTs, a hover tank, Imperial transport tank, more clone troopers, an ATST hauler from Solo, Republic fighter tanks. So we have the 2017 version and the 2022 version. Some ATRTs with those Kashyyyk scout troopers. An ATOT. A playset 2013 gunship. A Resistance A-Wing. A Star Destroyer. A light Imperial cruiser. So coming on down to here, this again, I guess I get kind of clumsy when I get down to my bottom shelves. But down here we have all of our micro builds, or I think that's what they're called, micro builds. Yeah. And this is a smaller set. So this is the Armor's Forge, which I might just break down and put in a bag because it doesn't display very well. That Aston Martin with James Bond in there. Our little Tuscan village here. And one of our newer sets here is the Avatar, Jake's First Flight. Honestly, that is a set I'm actually kind of disappointed about. I guess the longer I have it, the less I like it. But that's why it's kind of on the bottom shelf, because I'm not really sure what to do with it. We have the Goat Boat from Thor Love and Thunder, which I bought that spontaneously because I love the goats in that movie. A Rebel U-Wing. And Cad Bane ship. At the moment, I can't think of what the heck the name is. We have the classic Starship. And then the Queen Mary. And of course, like I said, that one's on the floor because it's just so massive. I really just don't know what to do with it. I got it for, it goes for $200-300 plus used, and I got it cheap. Cheap. So underneath my desk, we have some sets that I'm currently waiting to build that I just haven't had time to build yet. So, of course, the new bomber, the wildflower sets that I actually bought early from Walmart, the money tree, the Chinese money tree. We'll keep that on my desk for good luck because I got to bring in all this money to pay for all this Lego. Some heart ornaments for why do I keep saying Halloween? For Valentine's Day, and some daffodils. Let's put our minifigure case back where it belongs. And I don't know if I showed you guys down here. So we have some road plates, a big base plate, and some storage heads. So this is all my extra pieces for the sets that I have. Like I said, I just kind of throw them in bags, and I'll sort them one day. But for now, they get thrown in Ziploc bags. Over here, these are minifigure bags, so when I store minifigures. And that's just more storage. Our cases here, this top one has some of our flowers, roses, and I want to say they're lilies, but they are not lilies. Some Christmas ornaments, keychains, and a few of my power functions. Next drawer is all of my train pieces. And then, of course, the bottom is all of my unopened poly bags. So, just loads and loads of poly bags. I keep them sealed because, oh, look, we got a blue milk blue. That's an expensive figure. We have a lot of gift with purchases in here. So, still very cool. Sitting on the floor is my Hogwarts castle. All 6,000 pieces of it, and if you've watched my channel, you'll know that I did get that for $25, and it is 100% complete. $25. I didn't steal it, didn't do anything. The lady literally said it fell off her shelf. They threw it in a box during COVID, didn't feel like putting it back together, and their loss is my gain. So, awesome find. I'll never find something that cheap again. So here's our art wall. Of course, the name of the channel, Brick Travie. Remember to like and sub. We have a rebrickable of the Mickey and Minnie into Jack Skellington. And I had to find something to do with these brick separators. So I went to Hobby Lobby, got me a shadow box, and started loading this bad boy up with brick separators. And forgot to cut a hole in it when I put them in there. So now I have to figure out how to get my brick separators in there. So I'll probably just take it off the wall and then cut it and then put it back up. We have that awesome ultimate Darth Vader. Mickey and Minnie. And of course our spaceman up there. We put him on top because he's exploring the stars. All right, let's open the door here. And woo, what is all of this stuff? Oh, don't mind that. So we have our carousel in here. Our mini Lego store. That is all of our minifigures that aren't currently on display. I'll bring that out, kind of show you what I was talking about. We'll open it up here. So you see I have Series 24. Let's see. Yeah. And then I labeled all the figures and my extras. So, like I said, individually packaged minifigures in foil packs. That's different from the last video I made. All of these are unopened sets, so a lot of them are gift with purchases, but some are actual sets. So we have all of the Eternal sets sealed. So, I probably will never open those, but we have one of the new Boba Fett Starship, or Slave One, this Starship. Brickheads I haven't built yet. Battle Packs I haven't built yet. Or maybe I think these are the ones I'm keeping. And, yeah. So, lot of stuff here. Got our banana pencil holder. We have sets over here that are in the backlog that I haven't built yet. Some books and media of Lego. A Lego bag. And an empty minifigure holder. No! I'll fix it later. Up there we got the Queen Anne's Revenge and the wrong logo Republic Gunship box. That's all of my 501st Battle Packs pieces. That's just basic storage. I don't really remember what's in there. I know there's some sets in there that are just taken apart and put in bags. Back there is some sets that I just don't have room for on the shelf. Those are all of my Brickhead manuals. And an awesome 100% complete Kingdoms chess set from the early 2010s. We have our Haunted House, which I also got a great deal on, $75. And then all of our manuals. Some of the people in the Lego community aren't going to be too happy with me about how I store these. But honestly, right now, I'm very limited on space. And it's kind of getting out of hand. So I've actually considered here recently, do I actually need these manuals since all the manuals are online? And that box is stupid heavy. So, going down, and I won't be opening these, but you can kind of clearly see what's in them. They are just sets, that aren't on display currently, and really just don't have a need for them right now. So, I've considered selling some to kind of downsize, but I like having them, and I like pulling it out to show people. And then, of course, our holiday stuff. Nicely packaged and sealed away for next year. Because go back and check out my Winter Village if you guys want to see it all out and about and full on for display. And then, of course, more Star Wars sets that just didn't make the cut, and they're in storage. So, that's the Lego closet. And that completes my Lego room tour. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions about my Lego collection or would like to see something else, please reach out and tell me, and I would love to answer your questions. So this has been Brick Travie, and this is the very first, and this has been Brick Travie, and my very first room tour of 2023. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.